What happened between Vishan Helambage and Vaibhav Sooryavanshi? It's making all the noise as far as social media is concerned, and I was there at that moment, at the Rangiri International Cricket Stadium in Dambula. It all started, it's not like that Vaibhav is carrying something on as far as this particular game is concerned. It was all about what happened just after the game, the official game, when it called off. There were a 12 to 15 minute chat between umpire Tilak Verma, the manager. It took Indian team good 12 to 15 minutes to convince them that we can play the game at that point of time. And the thing which obviously was already part of the setup, that before the series started, the boards, when the two boards engage in these kind of things, they already tell the rules that obviously DRS will be there or not, super over will happen or not. So there are these things which already were part of the series, and that's where the series started. We all know that if game ended as a tie, it will be then the super over which take place. The super over happened, but before the super over starts, it was a 12 to 15 minute chat with umpires, and there was Tilak Verma also. So it was all about how all these things started. Indian team trying to convince a lot of them, that yes, the light is good, and at that point of time the light was not bad. If they start the game then and there, means 4 to 5 minutes, obviously it take 4 to 5 minutes after the game ended, and then obviously to start a super over, but it took almost more than 7-8 minutes from an ideal time to start the super over. And that's where the umpire said to Tilak Verma that we'll end the game in between if the light goes from good to worst, or means ideal to worst. So in all of this, Indian team was in no position at that point of time to make a decision as far as now what we have to do as far as this particular game is concerned. So yes, Tilak was there, but there was no clarity as far as the Indian team's dugout is concerned. So obviously Vaibhav went to field because Indian team has to bowl first, and then obviously before the last ball, obviously that was a no ball, and it looked like that it took again to check that whether it's a no ball or not. It took again more than 2 minutes just to decide that it's a no ball or not, just to make the call official. So Vaibhav, he thought that it was over, the innings got over. He came, he was wearing his pads, and then the umpires after 2.5 minutes said that it's a no ball, and then he has to take off his pads and then have to go in, and in between that, you saw the game, what happened there. It was hardly visible at that point of time. I'm talking about the ball. And after that, what had happened, that obviously the game got over. He went there, he started shaking hands with the Sri Lankan players, and then came that incident with Vishan. And yes, you can see in the camera that there is some physical contact, and because cricket is not a contact sport, you cannot take that. But before that happened, and I had conversations with multiple people around this, and not only Indian people but Sri Lankan people also. They said that he said something to Vaibhav Sooryavanshi at the time when he was going there to shake hands. Something which Ajay Jadeja also said, that it's not IPL, it's international cricket, something like that. I don't know what exactly he said, but I'm very sure on this that there was something said by the Sri Lankan player first, and then obviously Vaibhav responded. I'm not saying that Vaibhav was 100% correct when it comes down to how he reciprocated, but he's just 15. Look at the intensity of the game. Look at how the game ended. Look at where how things ended in this particular game, and that's why I told you all these things which happened just before that particular incident. And it was a high tension game. It was obviously went through the wire, and just the heat of the moment took over. And what Vaibhav did is in front of you. But as I said, that in that Asia Cup final incident also, people are saying that, oh, he's done it then and there also. But I'm again saying, look at what Ali Raza said to him at that point of time. again, when you're watching this from a single point of view, you're only saying, oh, what Vaibhav did. But the story is all about what has been said to him. That is also the part of story which people are missing at this point of time. He will learn. Basically, it's like batting. How you tell young players that he's very young, he will learn. That's what I want to say. That Vaibhav will definitely learn, and this has to be one part of learning when it comes down to international cricket. He's now in the India senior team also, traveling to Ireland and England. There has to be things which has to be done as far as Vaibhav Sooryavanshi is concerned. How does it feel?
It was a pleasure meeting a boy so talented in his batting. I can only say that I wish him all the very best in the future. Yeah.
And any special memory of his in your mind, like you saw him bat in IPL or in for India?
In IPL, yeah, I've been really impressed by his batting in the IPL, and to be, hitting sixes and fours the way he does is something unbelievable. So I think if he continues in this way, in the years to come, he's going to be something very special and he'll be a great player.
What you told him, sir?
I just gave my best wishes, that's all. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.